Okay, today's Sunday, nice lazy day. I'm only out here to sharpen these knives, and it appears that Turkish walnut is the winner. So that will be the next deplorable I build. I've already got the sheath made, and this will actually, and it's that color, so it will actually go really well. So, all right, let me get started. All right, I got one down, and I would show it to you, but I've already got it polished up and put away, so I'll show you this one. I'll fix and go do this one. That machine, I'm telling you, I am so glad I bought that. $100 is all it cost me. Now, granted, I had to buy 2 new wheels, and, you know, I cleaned it up, and I lowered it about 6 inches so I could sit down and sharpen knives, because when I'm standing up, I'm a little shaky because of my back. And my hands shake. All the nerves are connected anyway. My hands shake when I'm standing up. So that's why I try to sit down when I do most of my intricate work. And if I had been smart, I'd have lowered that machine down to chair height, because, you know, that's where I put my bevels on right there, that one. Anyway, let me go get this sharpened up, and I'll show you the polished. I mean, it's just as shiny as the knife. That polishing wheel just blows my mind. It's one of the few things I've bought that I'm 100% happy with, you know, with some minor alterations. Now that's not true. I'm really happy with that. And you know, I had to make a ton of alterations on that. But and it took me a couple of years, but I am spot on with my bevels. I know that sounds braggy, but it's the truth. What is it somebody said? It's not bragging if you can do it. Well, you know, I really mastered my bevels on that machine, and I went ahead and ordered the Grizzly 2x42 with the speed control. And originally they told me it wouldn't be here till March, April. Now they're saying perhaps the end of February, which is fine. And I got to sell some knives between now and then to pay for it. But, you know, I put it on a credit card. So anyway, when I get it, I think I'm going to leave that up there. And I'm going to move the 1x42 because the amount that I use the 1x42 is extremely limited. Now, that is a regret. I wish I had not bought the 1x42 because it does very little except, you know, help shape my handles. I use it for wood, and that's about it. So that's a really expensive machine to sit around and just do nothing. And I have the table for it, so it could be, you know, a new knife maker could put the table on it and make the modifications that I made to this one, and have a, you know, nice little beginner's knife grinder. So I'm not going to do anything to it, but just take it off that, and I'll decide what I want to do with it later. And put my new Grizzly 2x42 there. And if I decide, you know, that's the one, I'll probably move it over to where the big jet is. So, all right, enough talking. Let's go get an edge on that, and I'll show you the polished edge. All right, let me see if I can zoom in. I have not put the final coat of wax on this yet. That's a surgical edge right there. All right, get this waxed up. Both these fellows have, well, they both expect these, so. All right, I'm gonna get these, this one waxed, put away, wrapped up, and then I'm gonna get I'm gonna cut a deplorable out and maybe get it shaped. And here's the Turkish walnut for that. That's gonna be interesting. And I wonder how many, it's got a reflection in it, and I think they call it chatoyance. a very weird name, and I've never heard it any other time until people described wood where it looked like a reflection beneath the surface of the wood, and that's what this, if it looks like this with without being polished, it's gonna look amazing being buffed. All right, so wax this, wrap it up, put it away, get me a deplorable cutout, and that's probably all I'm gonna do today. I may, if I feel, you know, it's still a little early, and it is Sunday, so I don't want to get too involved down here. So I may just cut one out and get it started. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I got to start anyway. Well, that is the last of my 3/16 right there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut any more out. I am going to cut out a Texas Rumble when my that one piece of wood that I ordered comes in, the redwood lace burl, beautiful wood. And I'll probably probably have enough room for 2, and then that's what I'll have left over. So I'm gonna get these probably not cut out. I think I'm just gonna cut it off and call it a day. Tomorrow is Monday. I'm gonna be at the doctor in the afternoon. That's just another complete waste of an entire day. And so probably Tuesday I'll get back out here and start working on knives. All right, let me go ahead and I'll just see how I feel. I'll cut this out and go from there. All right, I got one cut out and shaped. I'm gonna go ahead and drill my pinholes and get them flared and reamed. And that's all I'm gonna do today. That's gonna look nice. All right, let me drill them holes and then we'll go home. Okie dokie. Next step is the grind, the bevel. And I'll probably do that Tuesday. So y'all have a good Monday. See the thickness there? Let me see if I can bring this in just a little bit. There we go. That's the thickness I try to leave for the blade. And that leaves me a nice amount to sharpen. And when I heat treat it, it won't warp, because that's happened before. I've ground the edge too thin and I've heat treated it, and when I've gotten it out, you can look down it and just the very edge is warped. So you got to leave a little meat left, and that also leaves you enough meat to put a nice, 16th, 3/32 tall edge on it. And okay, so let's go home. Have a good Monday, y'all. Oh yeah, last thing. I got 2 more deplorables to cut out. If you would like a deplorable, let me know. I've got all kinds of wood you can take your pick from. I'll lay it all out, and you can choose your wood. And okay, now we're going home. He got him a haircut. He got his hair did. You look so handsome. Look at that handsome boy. So when you get these, no, I'm not crazy. I have taped the ever-loving snot out of these because during Christmas, I have hauled U.S. mail, and I've been in the bulk centers where they separate this mail and put it in trailers, and I have seen how it gets handled during Christmas. And probably not so much the rest of the year, but during Christmas, they do not care about hearing breakage and smashing things, and it's absolute chaos. And anyway, I'm giving this every chance to get where it's going. Plus, I'm probably going to put a little insurance on these. So I usually put 50, so I'll probably go a little more than that. Alrighty. Now, have a good Monday. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I am. I'm gonna get it. Here I go. I'm coming to get it. "14 years old.